Are you ready to go to Australia? Australia is more than just kangaroos and koalas. It's a huge continent full of beautiful scenery, lively cities, and one-of-a-kind things to do. There is something for everyone in Australia, whether you like the beach, excitement, or culture. But where do you begin when there is so much to see and do? How can you get the most out of your trip to Australia? Don't worry. This video will show you the top 10 things you must do in Australia. Let us begin. 10. Melbourne. It wasn't long before Flinders Street train station became the busiest station in the world. It was Australia's first train station. A lot of people go there, which makes it one of the best places to visit. The next market is Queen Victoria Market, which is also known as Queen Bakavik Market. It's a big draw right in the middle of Melbourne, and it takes up 2 city blocks. With more than 600 small shops offering everything from fresh fruits and vegetables to souvenirs, clothes, and food imported from around the world, the market is a fun and lively place to go on a shopping spree. Federation Square or Fed Square is another well-known spot. It is the best place in Melbourne to find major culture attractions and events of the highest quality. 9. The City Opera House. One of the most well-known buildings in the world is the City Opera House, which is on the World Heritage List. Not only is it a popular place for tourists to visit, but it's also used for events like concerts, plays, and parties. It's easy to recognize the City Harbour Bridge from anywhere in the world. It is the world's biggest steel arch bridge and spans one of the world's most beautiful natural harbours. The well-known bridge was built over 8 years and opened in 1932. 8. Perth, Australia. Perth is one of the world's most remote capital towns. It can be found on the western coast. It is one of Australia's towns that is growing the fastest. People like living there because it's easygoing and has beautiful beaches and sunny skies. You can take a tour along the Swan River to get to the Swan Valley while you're here. There are many beautiful beaches here, making it a paradise for beach fans. Cottesloe is a popular beach in Perth that is close to the city centre. People know it for its clear water and cafe culture. Rockingham Beach is another beautiful beach nearby. After the sun goes down, check out the place where Perth's nightlife is at. Quay Elizabeth. It was named for Queen Elizabeth II. 7. Brisbane and Cairns. The Great Barrier Reef is a place that has both excitement and beauty. With 2,300 meters of coastline, this reef is the world's biggest coral reef system. It is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is one of the most amazing nature events in the world. It is home to more than 400 different kinds of fish and about 30 different kinds of whales and dolphins. Since more than 180 million years ago, the Daintree rainforest has grown creeping vines and a green canopy. It is also one of the most famous places for tourists to visit in Australia. In fact, many people make it their first stop when they get there. 6. Victoria, Australia. Tasmania is great for people who love both food and nature. Its city, Hobart, has become a centre for cutting-edge art and culture. An important thing to do is to see the Tasmanian Art and Music Gallery. Its beautiful location between the sea and the tall Kunani or Mount Wellington has inspired many artists of all types. Some of the city's coolest bars and restaurants can be found along the water. Foodies will love all of them. The North Hobart restaurant strip has food from all over the world. The most beautiful nature area in the state is Cradle Mountain Lakes in Clare National Park. 5. The Gold Coast. The Gold Coast is one of those places. Surfers' Paradise, the most famous vacation spot, is the center of this glitzy coastal strip, which has restaurants, a huge beach with cool waves, and a lot of skyscrapers as high as a kite-rocking nightclub. There is no better place to go on vacation than this, and not just for surfers. It's one of the best spots on the Gold Coast. Kerman Wildlife Sanctuary is another thing that draws people to the Gold Coast. It is nothing less than heaven for people who love nature and animals. 4. Charles Darwin. Darwin in Australia is like a lush paradise. It's likely that the Northern Territory is the first place most Australians think of when they hear those words. Crocosaurus Cove has the scary cage of death experience, where the only thing that keeps you from becoming crocodile food is the cage itself, which is dropped into water full of crocodiles. The Northern Territory Museum and Art Gallery is a great place to feed your eyes. You can also take a boat ride through the Mary River wetlands and take a walk through Darwin Botanic Gardens. 3. Sydney, Australia. It is the third biggest city in Australia. The Brisbane powerhouse is one of the coolest places in town. It used to be an empty power station, but now it's used for a wide range of culture events with something new happening every day. At 60 meters high, the Brisbane Wheel offers stunning views of the city and the river below. And it looks even more stunning at night when it is beautifully lit up against the sky. People who go to Brisbane should always make time to visit the Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary. Wildlife from Australia lives there, and you can see koalas and rabbits. You can learn all about them and also feed kangaroos, take pictures with koalas, or be a keeper for a day. 2. The Uluru Rock. Uluru, which is also called Oretes Rock, is a big sandstone rock formation in Australia that is right in the middle of the red centre. The people of Angu think that it is their spiritual home and that they have lived there since the beginning of time. The place where you are standing on top of this huge monolith feels like it's from another world. The red sand structure has seen many important events in history, such as those involving native cultures, European settlement, and tourists. It's in the northern region, about 2 hours drive south of Alice Springs. 1. The Otway National Park. What we need the park, Otway Forest National Park, is in the Australian state of Victoria. It is one of Victoria's most well-known national parks and is in the Otway Ranges. The park protects a large area of vegetation that is left over from Australia's old rainforests. These rainforests were home to many rare plants and animals that no longer live anywhere else. Following his trip to Port Fairy in 1827, Governor Simon Fraser made the park an official public space. It became a national park in 1940 when King George made it so. This is it for today. We hope you enjoyed the video. If so, then share your thoughts in the comments and also share this video with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you can never miss our video.